Hello, this is Tyson of Aurora, Illinois. As I'm standing here with this camera on this food, I'm doing this because I'm bored. Hello, this is Tyson of Aurora, Illinois. As I'm standing here with this camera on this food, I'm doing this because I'm bored. Since I'm not in Louisiana, where I just finished boiling some shrimp inside that was kind of passed down from above my grandmother on down through our generation here, I decided to go ahead and concoct me some Force Fire Grilled Shrimp. Force is one of my nicknames. Fire because the shrimp is going to be kind of spicy. And grill, of course, I'm going to throw it on the grill. And shrimp because that's what it is. When I'm in Louisiana, I can always go to my cousin Andre. He has a guy named Mike. Mike, I'm putting in a plug for you. He's the one that supplies the southeastern Louisiana of all the seafood, all the restaurants from New Orleans to Houma up to Baton Rouge, Hammond, Franklinton, Covington, Slidell, you name it. All right, I got the fire going, getting the coals going. Now I don't need to fill the whole grill, because remember this stuff's already cooked. So I'm going to go ahead and just let the coals get ready. I'm going to spread them out a little bit, and I'm going to work them up to the top rack, which I'll show you in a few minutes. All right, look, we're almost ready. Go ahead and put the top down. Okay, check the temperature. About ready now. I'm gonna let it heat up in there a little bit before we get started. Force Fire Grilled Shrimp coming up next. All right, I'm gonna use this Reynolds wrap and non-stick cooking spray. I'm gonna put the foil on the top shelf. Remember, the shrimp's already cooked, so when you're not trying to cook it and burn it up, I'm gonna make it a little crisp, have a little more power behind it, and we will get this going now. You may be wondering what's hiding up under here. Well, let's take a look. Here is some butter, onion, and garlic with some special seasoning, which I'm not going to tell you about because that's what gonna make this Force Fire Grilled Shrimp the bomb. So I'm gonna get started here in a few minutes. Unfortunately, living up north, we don't have the luxury of getting the shrimp and the seafood right out the water as we do in Louisiana. So we have to go to the store, pay these high prices for it, and instead of just being boring, just have as is, I'm gonna spice it up. This is the first time I'm doing this, but we're gonna see how it turns out. Foil on there, all set to go. Now I'm gonna get the shrimp, put the shrimp on there. All right, got them all spread out on here now. Remember, they're already cooked. I've already sampled one. Pretty good so far. Now, let me go ahead and put a little fire to it. Go ahead and get them a little bit crunchy. Then we go to the last stage. Now I'm moving to the final stages. Put them from the foil into the pan with the rest of the seasoning and the garlic and the onion and so forth. Now we just let it sit for however long, and I'm gonna put another piece of foil over it, cover it up, and just let it sit. Or not the last stage, the next stage. All right, going to the next stage, we're gonna put this butter and seasoning on the grill on the bottom rack. Let it start to melt so I can add the shrimp to it later on. Ooh, how ironic. Try to do a Louisiana seasoned shrimp with some Aaron Neville in the background. Ain't that trip? Alright, phase 3. Now I've brought from the top rack to the bottom rack so it can go crunchy. Oh yeah, and there we have it. The Force Fire Grilled Shrimp. Or for all those in St. Tammany Parish, Lacombe, Louisiana, we're going to go to Mike's Seafood. You can get it raw or cooked for little or nothing compared to buying at the store or restaurant.